What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are checking out Laibach and the track Smrt, Death for Death, live in Brussels in 2016 with the Slovenian Orchestra. This is going out to Mr. Film Odyssey, a longtime subscriber and Patreon subscriber, and still figuring out camera angles here in New Space, so we're going to use this as another video to test all that out. Camera positioning is pretty similar to what I've had done before with the other setup. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and hopefully we'll get into full long content here in a couple of days once you guys let me know what you think. This track has seen a bit of evolution. I've got a cool set of notes here in front of me. Film always does a great job with very comprehensive PDFs for me. And this is written in the early days, back, performed live in 81 and 82. At the time, it was roughly 3+ minutes long. And it was very much early industrial and noise. As the band was banned in their home country, they weren't able to release any records until 85, and even in the underground market without the band's name on the cover. But eventually, in 85, German independent label released Recaptulica 80 to 84. They placed another version of Smrt Smrt being 2+ minutes long, still industrial with a hint of dark ambient ritualistic vibes. In 97, Laibach was chosen by the Slovenian government to perform with the symphony orchestra in front of dignitaries, presidents, politicians, and they performed a 4+ minute version during the very controversial event. In 2002, Recaptulica was released once again, and a version had almost 7.5 minute version was recorded for Smrt Smrt. And finally, Laibach released a new version of the song from their Laibach Revisited project. The version formed the basis of a live version with the orchestra that we see here. The concert took place in Brussels and was really supposed to be part of a special event in connection to Slovenia's capital becoming the European Green Capital. Was to be co-organized with the EU. However, when Laibach was chosen to perform, the EU backed out. Surprise, surprise. And of course, Laibach performed and apparently was not very controversial. So, the track itself, lyrically, is based on the White Guard and the atrocities they committed during World War II. It was the name given to them by the partisans and collaborators during Slovenia during World War II, referred to the Slovenian Alliance or its armed forces delusion of death, which was later sucked into the Slovenian anti-communist volunteer militia. They were a taboo subject in Yugoslavia. They were first acknowledged in 1975. After the war, they were apparently cruelly executed by the victorious communists of the Yugoslav People's Army, death for death. So, really, Laibach really put a lot into the thought and the composition for the track. And of course, they've changed it around several times during their existence. So let's go ahead and get into it after this very long introduction. The band is Laibach, the track is Smrt Smrt, Death for Death, live in Brussels with an orchestra in 2016. Here we go. Love that it's shot in black and white. Love all the different lighting contrast, how they set the video up here. Love that very mechanical, cold and machine-like sound coming from percussion. Subtle string work, piano there. I'm always amazed by the amount of thought that goes into their artistry and their craft. The layer of depth in the composition and how they want all the instruments to sound and feel, especially in a mix. That chaos of the different musicianship, the electronic textures, the machine-like drumming, almost makes me think they designed it to sound like the chaos of a combat environment. The drums acting like machine guns and cannons. The dissonance in the electronics, twisting your mind a little bit. I love how they managed to get those sounds and make the drums sound like they're incredibly far away. Great job on the mixing. Love how they're splicing these shots together in the edit. Certainly a very theatrical approach, blending in all that drama. That percussion really does set the tone for everything here. Very powerful, very gripping. The melodic elements coming in and mixing with that strong industrial backbone is very powerful. Love how the horn section kicks in. How that piano adds that cold, mechanical feeling here. Really fantastic job with the drama of her voice and the screams kind of echoing the horrors of war and massacres. What about the only other color other than black and white is red? The cold, dark, gritty tone of his voice works so well here. Even love the very dramatic poses of the female vocalist. The visuals coming across, Death for Death, constantly scrolling. Love that shift in the percussion again. Absolutely love that snare tone. Love the gongs back there. There's so many subtle little nuances with the orchestration, and do such a great job of playing with the emotion for the listener. Really stellar. Love how the vocal chorus back there is repeating the lyrics. Smart to smart. Very powerful. And there's different flourishes. Add a melody to this haunting, powerful track. The power of this live orchestra is just adds so much depth and dimension to what would normally be done electronically. Just incredible. Chilling. That horn section sounds amazing, and it adds that richness over top of the strings. Love the drama in his voice. He comes out of that, and he poses, slowly looks around. Every little thing is just calculated with this band, with their artistic vision, and it's really incredible the level of attention to detail in what they do. This is such a fantastic performance. It's just intensely powerful and incredibly moving. It's an absolute joy and a treat to experience, and a treat to experience here on camera for all of you. Just amazing. That cold machine-like precision mixing with the orchestral elements to give it a much more musical feeling, and mixing those different eras of the Laibach sound, at least as far as I've heard. The noise, the industrial aspects, that mechanical sound, and then bridging into records like Spectre, which really had a strong sense of melody and musicality to it. And then combining it with the very theatrical aspects to what they do. Their visual presentation the drama and the performance. I love the fact that the only colors you're really getting are black and white and red. They're red for those really deep parts where they're trying to impact the listener slash viewer. It's just a complete assault on you, on the listener slash viewer, from a visual sense, from an oral sonic sense, and they do it at a level that few artists are close to. It's just an incredibly powerful experience. The lyrics, the topics that they address, the way they address them, in a way to try to convey what they want to talk about with it. It's, and the fearlessness of what they do, and wanting to make people think about things or examine things in a different light. It shows a lot of, and the fact that these guys have been doing it for almost 40 years, 39 years at this point. It's incredible. It's really a testament to the band and a testament to their perseverance and their integrity among themselves. And it adds up to a very strong experience. It's not going to be for everybody, but man, if you give it a chance to experience it, it's really powerful and incredibly emotional. And there's just this deceptive complexity to what they do, because there's so much nuance in the way they script the orchestration, the way these different parts work together and really become a sum of the parts and the grand scheme of everything. You know, individually things might not work, but when it all meshes up, it's just an incredible experience. And it's a phenomenal listen. I'll put the link to Phil's PDF down in the description if you want to read that and get more information from that. Really impressive. Thank you once again, my friend, for doing this for me. And I'm glad to finally get to this one. And please let me know what you guys think as far as, is this pretty close to where you want to see the camera view and whatnot? It's not too far off from what it was. This has to be a little bit higher than it was because it's not directly mounted to the monitor, but I think it's pretty close to what it used to be. A little bit better in some ways. The audio is certainly better, and that makes me happy. Thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you very much so. Thank you to my law enforcement, military, veterans, and first responders for what you do every single day. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I'll see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.